Joining me now is James Hesketh. He is the president and CEO at Viva Gold. Great to see you.
Great. Thank you for having me here.
Absolutely. Nice to meet you. We're going to learn more about the Tonopah project that the company is developing in Nevada. You've been growing the resource. So can you give us a brief overview of what you have there and what you've been doing with it?
Yeah, we've been, since we've acquired the project in 2017, we've been continuously expanding the resource. It's a near-surface epithermal gold deposit, and we're targeting it as an open-pit heap leach potential operation.
All right. In terms of drilling, you came out with a release recently, and you had multiple high-grade hits. So what are some of the highlights of the drilling you've been doing?
Yeah, for instance, our headline hole was 90 meters at 2 grams, starting at 40 meters deep. We've hit a number of shallow, high-grade intercepts, and what that did is it helped to confirm our model, number one. Number two, it was a step out as well as an infill program, and we're able to connect up a number of existing high-grade intercepts that were a little bit orphaned and turned it into a more continuous zone. Our next drilling program will continue to focus along that vein of infill drilling and building the resource. That's really the goal.
So those are the next steps. Can you sort of flesh out the plan and the timeline regarding that?
Yeah, we hope to be drilling again this summer, and then this fall, taking that information, updating the resource model, putting out a new resource, and hopefully moving it all into a pre-feasibility study later this year.
So Q3, Q4 of this year, the PFS possibly?
Yeah, that would be, we'd be commencing work on it. It'll take about 4 or 5 months to complete.
I see.
So it's a bit of a work effort, but you put it forth.
Yeah, and so that's what investors can look forward to. What would you say, how would you say the market perceives the Viva Gold story currently?
Well, right now, the market is just starting to wake up to resources again. It's we're seeing some green shoots coming up, and it's turning into quite a positive environment. So that's really what we have to look forward to. Gold equities have been a bit delinked from the gold market. That linkage is starting to occur, and that'll build valuations, and it'll also ease up financing a bit. We've struggled for the last few years to have financing, but this is our opportunity to move this project forward into feasibility study. Once we have that in hand, then we can move it forward into permitting, and that's where the real the real release of value comes into play. And that's where we can see multiples of our current value also show up.
Right, and as you said, the timing could be very good. Now, this is not your first rodeo. You're an engineer, as you say, and you like to take advanced stage projects and move them into production. I believe that you've done that 8 times. So how does that experience inform what you're doing now and making sure that you're executing properly?
Well, it's just experience. You know which missteps not to make, and it's how do you accelerate the process? It's through experience, and that's pretty well the bottom line. I've done it a number of times now. In my last public company, I took it over as an exploration company and wound up with 2 operating mines.
There you go. So investors would love to hear that. Thanks for the update and insight today, and we'll be following Viva Gold.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Pleasure.
All right. Thanks, James. James Hesketh. He is the president and CEO at Viva Gold.